Good evening, YouTube viewers and subscribers. What I've got today is an engine purchased by a new customer of mine. He bought this from eBay and had it sent to his house, or it came to his house, but he wanted it sent to me so he could have me take a look at it, kind of give it a clean bill of health, run it, get it tuned up, that type of thing. I think you're going to be surprised as to what this engine is. Mark, this is your engine. And right away I see a note here that says, "Good luck, David, thanks, Mark." So let's see what we got here. I know what this engine is, but I don't know that you guys, obviously you guys don't know what it is. Wow, okay, I thought it would have come with a box, but apparently not. So this is an engine that Mark had been wanting for a long time and searching for, and then he finally was able to score one. Now it's also an engine I happen to have one of also. Let me zoom in here just a hair more, and since you saw that I opened the box, you'll know that this is the first time I've seen this engine also. Oh, and look what we have here. It is pardon me, an OS FS-60 open rocker engine. Looks to be, just taking my initial look at it here, looks to be in fairly good condition. Car barrel moves, or lugs are not wallered out. You know, obviously the first thing I noticed was that this prop drive is in really bad shape. It's beat up badly, and that's really unfortunate. I think maybe this can still be purchased. Feels like it's got, feels like it's got good compression, but these bearings, they don't feel happy at all. Let's start by taking this plug out of here. See, the glow plug opening on these older, or on this engine and a couple other older OS engines, it's not like just a straight hole. It's a hole that's threaded, and then it is even a smaller hole. So it's not like I can really look down in there, and I think I can zoom in close enough so you can see what I'm talking about. So you can see there's the top of the piston. The top of the piston doesn't look like it's all that dark. I don't know if you're going to be able to see those little graduations or not. The side of the threads are here, and then there's a little step, and it kind of narrows a bit in there. It doesn't look like it's got a ton of runtime, but it's odd that, let me zoom in on this. It's odd that this prop drive washer is so screwed up looking, and I can just feel these bearings just, they don't feel healthy at all. Oops, wrong way. So that's not a good thing. I don't think that these bearings are healthy at all. It just feels like shit, really, quite honestly. But we have rocker arm movement and that sort of thing. So unfortunately, I don't even want to try and run this engine. It looks like I'm just going to have to go straight into a teardown of this engine, because these bearings just, I mean, I can try and lube them up, but they just don't feel, they just feel sloppy and nasty. I think these bearings are toast. So what I will probably do, and I'm probably not going to do it in this video, I'm going to think on it. Probably take the front housing off. I'm not sure if OS had gaskets on these things, but I'm pretty certain that the gaskets are going to be, if there are gaskets on there, they're going to be destroyed. And this is the thing that worries me about doing an engine, working on this particular engine, is because there are no real replacement parts for it. I mean, sure, if there was a bent push rod or something, I could probably forge another push rod somehow, but any other components, extremely hard to find. So, but these bearings are just, they're not good. I can just feel it just flops. It just doesn't feel good at all. So when I do go to turn this or tear this thing down, I'm probably going to start with the front housing and look at it from there. Maybe these other bearings aren't too bad. See, I've had several OS FS-90s, and this whole back end is the same type of deal as an FS-90. It's timed the same way. It's got that same screw that retains those things. It's a reverse thread screw, and it's very challenging to remove because if it's rusty or stuck at all, it's a very brittle material, and it's very easy to damage that thing. And like I said, parts for these things are just almost unobtainable. So I'm going to consult with Mark on this and let him know my concerns before I proceed, because when you're tearing down engines that are old like this, there's always that potential that something bad happens. I really want to try and eliminate that, and after the day of work I've had this week, I'm not prepared mentally to take on this at this time. So we'll get a good night's sleep. I'll consult with the owner, and then we'll take it from there. Thank you for watching.